world.
Yes.
We have listened to you the whole the television everywhere. So what's different?
Sir,
I'm just making a statement here.
sir, I will not.
Even if it is one sentence. Say one sentence.
Okay.
See, distinguished Chairman, sir. Distinguished, we want to tell you, you're just joining us. We have a procedure, and we are also under law. What we're doing as a legislature. You don't come in here when we invite you, despite your colleague. All right? You are on the other side now. Everybody requires a fair hearing. What is going on with you affects us as a body. All right? That is why the Senate President constituted this committee, and you can see the level and integrity of the people under here. You don't come in here and dictate to us the procedures we are supposed to adopt. And that is, you don't dictate to us because you undermine us by even trying to do that. You haven't even listened to us. Even if we are going beyond what you expect, you can stop us. But you don't come to on the other side and start dictating to us. Do you want us to protect you, or do you want us to defend you, or you want to be on your own? Because do you realize that the Senate, off that mic and let me finish. Do you realize that the Senate, when we constitute this, whatever the law gives, we can also suspend you? Do you realize that? No, sir. No, sir.
It doesn't come here on camera.
Threaten
me with suspicion.
We are not threatening you. I said
like
we are not threatening you.
I will not sit you threatening you suspension.
With all due respect, sir.
With all due respect to you, I won't sit here. You are my colleague. You are a senator like me. You cannot threaten me suspension.
Excuse me.
I take exception, ma'am.
Excuse me.
Off that man. You are digging a hole for yourself.
Excuse me.
All right, then go and bury him.
Okay. I'm also another woman.
Yes, ma'am.
Be careful.
Ma'am, please.
Distinguished. I expect Excuse me, please. Distinguished. Why are you behaving this way? This behavior is not expected of you. You see, about how many of us senators are here? And even if you take offense in what you say, listen, keep quiet. You have to address the chair. Please.
Mr. Chairman, is it out of place if I ask that I am not addressing camera, I'm not addressing pressmen? After I've been taken to court, am I out of place, sir? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Now, if he has objection to what you say, to hear our general comment on this.
And that's what we're saying. We take that decision. You didn't even wait for us to even talk before saying this is the method that you want us to adopt. You didn't even wait.
Please.
Distinguished, we invited you here. And can you tell us why you come?
Thank you, my distinguished colleague. So I came
No, he's answering my question. Go on.
Thank you so much, distinguished. I came
Go on.
Thank you, my colleague. I came because I received a text message Thank you so much, distinguished Senator, sir. Chairman, with your permission, sir, let me answer my colleague. I came because I received a text message that I am invited by this honorable committee made of distinguished men and women to investigate a viral video that is already there in public domain. And the protests that have been going out there has been loud, has been local and international. And I felt the matter that have been going out there is investigate and prosecute him. Just the same way I received a text message from the police that I should come. I had to go there at the exact time that the police gave me. because I know how important that is, not just for the Senate as a body, but also for police as an institution that is so bastardized by public opinion. And when I also received this text message, I just got this letter today, but I received a call from the clerk and also received a text message. Being that the police were asked to arrest me, which I was arrested, I was detained, I was investigated by the police, I was referred to competent court. I still feel out of respect for my colleagues, I shall come. But coming in here, I have been receiving thousands of media distance for me to go and address journalists, to tell them my side of story. I refused. But coming in here to be ambushed with media people covering me, I will not talk to the media. I will now ask, as a privilege of a senator, that I address this committee as in a closed session. Not trying to speak about my own side of story to the media and take it out there. Thank you so much.
Chairman, sir, I want to say something. Exactly what you are saying now, that was what we expected you to say on camera. But for you to now begin to talk is not even healthy while camera is on. For you to now tell us the modalities that you want this proceedings to go through, that is wrong. And that is what we are trying to tell you.
Thank you so much.
We are a very, very respectable institution. And when you look at the caliber of people that are here, look at a former governor of repute, former minister. So the Senate president is just not pick anybody. We are mindful of what you are telling us. But let us be, we have a chairman who would decide that. We've already decided, on certain procedures we want to go through, but you don't come and dictate to us. We know what to do. You have to trust us as your colleague. You said, my colleague, you have to trust us on that level.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, my very distinguished colleagues. First, let me say that from our procedures, those of us who have been privileged to be part of the Ethics Committee of the Senate, when suggestions are made, either by our guests or the person that is standing before the committee make suggestions. It is for us to, as members hearing, the case, to confer and agree. This particular case, all of this, our colleague is taken to court. He's already in court. And of course, the very reason why the other person did not come is because they believe too that the case is already sub judice. That is the reason why she did not come. That is the truth. And since we have Senator Shaku here, testifying before us,